is a live demo of the StereoScopic box measurement system. It utilizes a convolutional neural network with you only look once aspects to find box corners. Then with the stereoscopic camera, it can find the depth of these corners and measure a vector between each of these corners for the length of the edges. Now, as you can see here in the demo, we have a bunch of edge lengths. How accurate is it? Depends on usually how far away these corners are. The farther away these corners are, the more prone to error they are. So let's do a little measurement. Let me move my leg out of the way. So we have a measurement of it's about 7, about 10, and about 17. So on the box corner going up, we do a measurement, and that's about here. So it's about 7. Let's show that. Right. Move my hand out of the way. Maybe you can see it. There we go. It's about 7. Then the box corner going sideways, right about there, is about 9.75. And the box side going lengthwise is about 16. Is that showing? It's about 16, right about there. So, in terms of accuracy, it can usually get within about an inch, which is quite amazing, considering that if there's any sort of error along the x-axis mostly of 5 to 7 pixels, the actual length or depth of that corner will be off by quite a fair bit. And I can show an example of this. I will give a little background behind how both of these box corners are found. On the left-hand side, the left-hand camera, the corners are found using the convolutional neural network to place the original points. Then, the right-hand side uses convolution along the epipolar lines going along the x-axis to find the other point, because I thought it was more important to find the exact same spot instead of throwing it through the network again. And this comes with its own problems. It's more accurate in generally finding the exact same spot if you provide colors that are distinctly different or a distinct place for it to find that convolution minimum. So for example, this specific scenario usually has issues with the top of the box, specifically this box corner right here. I'm pointing at it, although I don't know if you can see my hand anymore. It's the top corner. This is because this top of the box is a very, very similar color to my rug. So if I were to, let's say, take away the weight in the background, you will now see that the edges of the top are off by quite a fair bit. You cannot see the left and right hand camera like I can, but the convolution places the point or the image point that it thinks where the diagonal is at for the right hand camera at an incorrect spot, because at that point the colors all sort of blend together. I'm using a Gaussian blur on both images during convolution to sort of remove a bunch of the garbage, so that when it convolves, it can generally get a better match, as opposed to a bunch of noise preventing it from matching properly. But this also causes the issue of things generally blending together a bit more, and you get this issue at hand. However, this is not a big issue, as the user can simply put a black background or a white background or whatever color they want as a background, and it instantly solves the problem, as long as the box is not a similar color. in terms of how well I feel about this project and how well I did, I think I did an amazing job. I thought when I first started this project, or towards the middle point of the project, that it was gonna fail pretty hard, because even a small amount of error, like I'm looking at the right and left hand camera, it looks like the error on the top point is about maybe 13, 15 pixels, probably, and that causes about 13 inches of error, quite a lot, or 20 inches of error, quite a lot of error. So the fact that I can get within an inch of what the proper length of the box is quite amazing. There's more I could do. Canny edge detection was something I'm looking at. Sobel edge detection is something I put in. The problem, again, is that even though you can use that to find a corner, it all depends on what the user puts as a background. If the background is too similar to what the box looks like, or there's too many random edges on that box itself, it can misconstrue where the corner should be, or I could just not see it at all.